Circuit.
Welcome to the Unicorn Circuit. We're back. It's been a week since we uploaded.
What? Unicorn Circuit 2020.
It's the first one of the year.
It is.
And as such, we've got a special deal for our 37 viewers. Of course, it's coming to you before it's coming to anybody else, and that is the new Mighty Car Mods calendar for 2020. We're a little bit late.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but it's here now. Look at these pictures. Look at the artwork.
So good.
Look at the incredibleness. Not only do you get a calendar that you can hang up in your toilet or your garage and use, there's even special dates on there of like when car things happen, monumental Mighty Car Mods things. It's only $20 Australian, which is $13 US, $17.80 Canadian, £10. Take that. Or 1,472 yen. But no, it's even less for you because for the Unicorn viewers, you're getting 10% off. Also because January's almost gone. And the code word, the coupon code for you is
Date. Because you can put a date in your calendar.
That's right. So jump on the thing that's dropping down or look in the description. Mighty Car Mods calendar. Put in the coupon DATE, D-A-T-E. You'll get 10% off. Which makes it even less than that. You know, that'll be like $11 US.
This is going to be the hugest Unicorn Circuit ever in history, or it might not be.
But all your favourite segments are back, except for the ones that we don't have videos for, because no one sent us a mytown.
I love mytown.
So
it's my
come on,
favourite.
get it together. We're doing a call out for our 37. Oh, we just lost one. Our 36 viewers. We're doing a call out to send us in a video of your town. If you don't make them, we're going to make them. No, if you make them, we'll make them.
You know what?
We should reward the
If
people.
your town you think is boring, that's even better.
Yeah.
Show us the boring bits.
Show us how boring it is.
Show us everything. Take us for a drive.
There it is. Another quick one while we're just on it. Reach Out, of course, is a charity of which we are ambassadors for. They've got a special thing coming up called Laps for Life, which is a swimming thing. The more you swim, the more money is raised for mental health for young people. You can check out lapsforlife.com.au, hashtag lapsforlife. Check it out. The link's down there.
Just before we kick into the news, a lot of people, a lot of the fans and a lot of you 35 people have written in and commented saying, what's going on with Australia? There's lots of fires everywhere. In New South Wales, which is the state we live in, there were some really crazy fires, as well as Victoria, which is south of here. Really crazy fires, lots of stuff burnt, people lost their lives. It is a bad situation. You've probably seen it on the news. We've got a couple of links as well where you can help to donate if you want to. We've also donated, both personally and from Mighty Car Mods, to the bushfire appeals, the various ones. There's lots going on to support animals, to support people rebuilding their houses, to support just general support for the rural fire service, which is the fire service that's generally out in the country, and they are volunteers that just go and fight fires. It's like your stuff's on fire, come and sort it out. So big thanks to everyone who has put in all that effort and work. And Mechanical Stig as well. He's been fixing up cars for people who lost their cars.
Yeah, that's
And he's
awesome.
been getting cars donated, fixing them and giving them to them. So massive shout out to Benny for organising that. What a legend mechanical man.
A huge big ups actually to all the emergency services, both police, ambulance, hospitals, even the army has been getting involved, and it's pretty devastating what some people have had to find and what they've had to deal with, coming back to no homes, people losing their lives. It's been a horrific time for this country.
I was in Canberra and I ran into a guy, a Mighty Car Mods fan, who'd been flown out from America to come and help fight our fires. So thanks to you guys too.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Thank you very much. All right, let's dive right into the Unicorn news. All right, to kick off the news here, we're starting with Marty's favourite car brand, which is
Subarus.
Tesla.
What?
All right, Tesla.
Huh?
Tesla.
Are you starting? Have you got a Tesla story? There's
Yeah.
always Tesla stories.
There's always
mate.
Tesla
This is
stories.
what Tesla do. They make stories.
They do make stories. So, Martin, this is the problem. Over in, I think, Massachusetts.
That is a really hard word to say.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Anyway, there's
It's
a
got
bit of
T's
a
in.
political weight over there to try and get Tesla to stop calling it autopilot, because they're like, it's not. And if it's going to be autopilot, it has to actually be autopilot. And now, as far as I know, it doesn't really work in Australia, that autopilot, like it does over there. It's not kind of working like it is over there. But what Tesla say, they explain that autopilot is not an autonomous system. It does not make our vehicles autonomous, but instead it's an advanced driver assistance system, ADAS, that is representative of SAE International Level 2 automation.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is, people are getting on, I'm not even going to say the site actually, people are getting on a website and buying little hacks that trick the Tesla system so that instead of it making you wake up or instead of you having control, they're buying a little hack to put in there and they're messing with the system.
To reprogram them?
To reprogram, kind of like a piggyback kind of thing.
Wow.
As far as I know, I think there's been 3 fatal accidents since 2016. Apparently, I don't know the exact stats, but I think it's 3 since 2016 of when autopilot was being used. I understand the systems are a lot better now than they were back then, but Tesla's like, no, we're going to keep calling it autopilot.
If you want to educate yourself on this, you mentioned level 2. They go up to, I think, 5.
Right.
And what they're kind of saying is that these Teslas have the hardware to do almost go the whole way to full automation, but the software isn't there, and that's what keeps doing it. So if you go and buy a Tesla, if it's got all the cameras and the hardware in it, I think it's like a $7,000 Australian upgrade to actually enable it. And it's literally like a software update like iRobot, like that movie where the thing downloads.
The stuff's already, but when you buy the car, you opt for that stuff even though it doesn't work to future-proof your car.
Exactly.
Right?
And the hardware's there, so you're just buying a software like an app for your phone. It's the app for your car that allows that to work. I was driving the other day and I looked across, the dude next to me, he was in a Tesla Model 3. He's just sitting there with his hands on the wheel, just cruising.
His
and I waved.
His hands weren't on his knees.
Hello. No, they actually were like that.
They weren't.
And because they wanted to grab the steering wheel quickly, obviously. I never used it, so I don't actually know what it's like. I'm sure some of these...
Isn't it illegal in Australia?
I think it's a grey area, isn't it?
I don't know. Can someone let us know? Can someone do a quick little googly Google and let us know and look in the... not all 37 of you don't need to do it. Just one person do it. Put it in the comments. Is it legal to...
Bit of a slippery slope because so many cars have the crash avoidance and the radar cruise, which you could argue is, getting into this level of automation as well. Potentially that's level 1, I don't know.
Yeah.
And that interferes too. Like I have been in a car with that crash avoidance and someone's just merged in front of me and the car just spacked out and just slammed the brakes and I put my head through the windscreen almost.
Wow.
It just got it wrong.
Okay.
So,
right.
I don't know.
Scary times.
You got to try it for yourself, I suppose, and make your own decision. But it's pretty full on. Another interesting thing that's come up with Teslas is that 70% of cars sold in Australia that are electric are also Teslas at the moment. Now, you've probably seen all those other manufacturers that come into the party. Yep. We see a lot of them at the moment. There's obviously been this explosion since Model 3s came on the scene, and we spoke about that last time on Unicorn Circuit.
And that's why now's not a good time to buy a Tesla. I'm telling you, man, because everyone else is going to start dumping their Sparkies on the road. This year, we're going to be seeing some epic Tesla competition.
Dumping their Sparkies on the road? What?
They're electric cars.
Do you call them Sparkies?
Yeah.
Did you make that up?
No, like an electrician. They're called Sparkies.
Why are the Sparkies on the road for? They're
electric cars.
But there's no electric utes yet.
For the slow kids.
Anyway, 70% of electric cars that are sold are Teslas. We're going to see the other manufacturers come on board. Was it VW that said we are going to go all electric? Or what were they talking about?
No, what they did is they did this press conference where they said, we'd like to acknowledge that Tesla's paved the way and now we're going to smash them. Or something like that.
I wonder if
we're going to smash them. But,
because the Tesla fans out there will tell you that Tesla's too far ahead. And then the people that are haters will say, oh, Elon's a dickhead, or whatever it is. There's all this argument about it because
Tesla actually is too far ahead, though, because their cars are good.
Well, their cars are good and they work and they're already on the road. But the thing is, every time you see an article about this, it's always to do with stock market and the share price and the CFO and the CEO and all this boring stuff.
Or Elon Musk smoking bongs on the internet.
Doing whatever he's doing and making waves and all this kind of, and then the share price tanks. It's like so many people who even don't care about cars are too busy investing and trying to make their money off the success of that like, you can't, everything you read is not necessarily about the cars. It's often about other rubbish that no one cares about.
And there's a little bit of genius in that, maybe because it gets everyone talking about it. Yeah. Martin, we're going from your favourite car brand to my favourite car brand. Oh, this is interesting. No, Kia. This is interesting. Kia is the only brand in the top 10 car makers in 2019 that actually saw a sales increase. Now, everyone else's sales are diving.
Yeah,
right?
everyone.
They're like, boo! Kia's like, whoop! They're just hitting boost right now. Now, I don't talk about this because I don't know if I've ever even driven a Kia. I think they look kind of cool.
We drove one.
On the Gold Coast?
On the Gold Coast when we did
the Carnival. The Carnival?
And you could fit like all the homies in it.
Yes.
And it was good. Remember, we liked it.
Yeah, it was actually really good. But anyway, they were the first ones to bring to market in Australia anyway, this idea of a 7-year warranty. Now there's been some meanderings and whisperings of doing a 10-year, right? Mm-hmm. That is actually incredible. Think about how far we've gone now that you can buy a car and there's like, for the next 10 years, we'll look after you and make sure it's all right. Now, someone said to the Kia dudes, it's like, aren't you worried that like other companies are going to do it? And they're like, we've been doing 7 years for ages and all of our competitors are still doing like 3 or whatever. So it's like, maybe we don't even have to go to 10 because they're not even doing 7 yet.
Yep.
So anyway, Kia, do you own one? Are they good? Why are sales increasing when everyone else's are diving? Now, Kia and Hyundai back in the day had quite a poor reputation. Now, even though I don't think I would own one, now you speak to people and they're like, I've got an i30N or I've got a whatever, and people go, yeah, they're a good car.
Yeah.
People who don't know about cars think they're cool. People who do know about cars are still running on old programming where they think they're crap.
If you remember Hyundai Excels, that's when they started to like make a difference because people are like, oh, they just keep going. And then all of a sudden they stop, like you just don't see them anymore.
Yes, there's
so
no
obviously they
Excels.
hit their end of life. But what you said was interesting about, them at first not being very good. People would say the same thing about a lot of Japanese cars.
Yes.
We look back at the 60s stuff and go, whoa, it's so cool. But like, was it as reliable and amazing that now you just assume that your Japanese car is going to just work like your Camry and Corolla will just work forever?
That's a very good point.
And
That's a good
now,
point.
now Korea's caught up, and some will say that China's going to do the same thing. But what's thrown a pigeon among the cats is that all this electric stuff is changing the game.
Yes.
Because all of a sudden you've got what these manufacturers did not expect. I mean, Europe and Germany and VW and America may have seen these Asian companies coming, but I don't think they saw how quickly some of this battery-powered stuff would come. And now they're going, oh, all the money's in battery, we're just doing that now.
Well, it's interesting that you say that because while some people have bucked the trend of going, we're not doing electricity or we're doing hydrogen or other thing that we'll get to afterwards, Kia is just like, the future is EV. That's just what it is. So that's where we're going to. That's where we're putting all of our attention.
And their EV is really good. I think it's a Kona or something. They've got a full battery EV, and it's got a really big range and it's cheap.
Wow.
And that's kind of what people want, right? They don't care whether it's petrol or battery. It's like, what's the range? And does it cost me £3 to charge it? I think you can't buy it in Australia, I don't think.
Yeah, okay.
But it's in the UK and other places. Plug it in overnight and then just put 500 Ks or something.
Wow.
Anyway.
Got any more news, Martin?
Forgot the fingers. Oh, just on that topic, Subaru, who are always a little bit late to the party, but they're always a bit quirky and weird. They're also doing something called an e-boxer, and that's not still a petrol engine or diesels or whatever it is in their boxer format that they've stuck to. They're just getting the gearbox and adding electric motor to that, like a 12 kilowatt.
Oh, so it's not
motor.
hybrid. It's actually electric.
It's hybrid.
So but it still has boxing
It's
engine.
still got a petrol motor, and then in the gearbox, it's got an electric motor so that it can do electric and petrol.
Yeah, right.
But I don't think they're plug-in, or maybe they are. I don't know. Either way, they've been talking about it for a while, but now they're actually doing it. There's tests in Japan. Turbo Yoda was over in Japan, and he sent me a photo of them on a ski field doing laps up and down a ski field. I'm like, I want to do that.
Wow.
I don't care electric or not. That looks really fun.
Speaking of Japan, just while we're on it, last piece of news is that Toyota have started a kind of a subscription service for cars. So basically, it's 49,000 yen, which is about $626 a month. And basically, there's a premium version as well that lets you go in expensive Toyotas that are called Lexuses. But basically, it's kind of a sharing system where you pay this monthly fee and then you kind of have part ownership of a car via a subscription system. I don't know anything more about it, but it does beg the question, do we need to own cars? Now, more and more often people, particularly in Australia anyway, property is so expensive, things are so expensive, people are just sharing cars, they're sharing stuff, they're sitting at home, they're Netflixing, they're Uber eating, they're trying to make things cheap, they're trying to make things efficient. Maybe the idea of owning a car will be old-fashioned, and I've said before, as I have said, is that maybe at some point petrol cars driving around a village is going to be like a place that you pay to go, like a theme park. It's like, come and drive your petrol car around a street that looked like a street from the 90s or the 2000s, because everyone else is in their Uber quadcopters that they're launching, I think, next year in Melbourne. So you can go from Melbourne Airport to the city in a quadcopter. They're not going to be planes anymore, but they're going to be drone-looking things.
Crazy times, people.
Crazy times.
Everything changes very quickly. Even the time we've been doing unicorn circuits, some of the news articles we spoke about, a year or two ago, are now just... Or they're
the
here.
way it is.
They're here and they're happening already.
Yeah.
It's just full on. What do we got next?
There it is. That's the car news. Did you pick up a calendar yet? Did we tell you that you get a 10% discount for putting the word butt in it?
No, date.
Sorry, date. Date.
Like going on a date.
That's right, sorry.
Eating a date.
Yes.
Put the date in your calendar.
Change the word date for butt and say everything you just said again.
Put the butt in your... Eat a butt. Put the butt in your calendar.
All right.
What?
Anyway, you can get the calendar. The thing's dropping down. We're letting you know about it before everyone else because they are limited numbers and maybe the unicorn people will get them and no one else will.
You only have to make 32 of them.
That's right. That's awesome. We'll be shipping them out from here, Sydney, Australia. Martin, it's time for My Crap Car. Welcome to Is That Even Legal? I said it was My Crap Car, but it's not. Is that even legal? Martin,
what?
A favourite pastime of yours and mine. What do you think of nature?
I like it.
What about trees, though? Be careful. Do you like trees?
I like trees.
Have you ever climbed one?
Yeah.
Illegal. In Canada, you're not allowed to climb trees.
No.
I triple, quadruple checked it, man.
Not allowed to climb trees.
You're not allowed. I actually checked the bylaws. Like, I actually went and read it. It's illegal to climb trees in Canada. Can someone else tell me if they experienced this?
What about
Martin,
badgers?
let me tell you.
They've got beavers in Canada.
So this is in
Beavers
Toronto.
have to climb trees because there's logs and they arrange the logs.
They're not humans, so I don't think it applies to them. Even though there has been some interesting cases, humans and animals
Book
setting
that
their
beaver.
owners and stuff.
Stop
Martin,
that beaver.
listen to this. Unless authorised by permit,
beaver.
no person, not beaver, person, unless authorised by permit, no person shall climb, move or remove a tree, any part of a tree, rock, boulder, rock face, or remove soil, sand or wood. Let me just read the pertinent bit here. Unless authorised by permit, no person shall climb any part of a tree. What's up with that, Canada? Thought you guys were cool. That's messed up. That's actually messed up.
Canada is cool.
Or how do you get a permit? Or is it one of those weird things, unless you have a permit and you get a permit, if you're a human being, you automatically have a permit? How does that work?
Get your permit, beaver.
Someone let me know what's going on.
Next,
Get your beaver permit.
Crap car. MyCrapcar is the awesomest part of the unicorn circuit, one of the awesomest parts,
Yes.
where you show us your crap cars. And today we have an absolutely exceptional one from a gentleman called Nuri, and he's from Cyprus.
Yes.
Cyprus. I've never been to Cyprus. This is like a mytown and crap car in one, except we don't see much of the town. Maybe you could make us a town. I want to see some of Cyprus. You're in
show
Cyprus
us around.
with
That's
a drift car, Toyota Sora.
Hello Unicorn Circuit, this is Nuri, and before I show you my crap car, this crap car episode has got a plot twist, and that is, this car has the potential to be an awesome car, but because of one twat, it sits like a pile of junk. Here we have my 1995 Toyota Sora. It's a drift car, which you think is awesome, except whatever stickers it had on before I bought it. It's got a good factory 1JZ engine with R154 gearbox, Garrett turbo, good injectors, and believe it or not, Toyota Yaris coils, which is a popular upgrade in Cyprus. You either use Golf R coils or Audi R8 coils or Toyota Yaris coils. The bodywork is very questionable. Whatever. Oh, this car used to be a beautiful white before the old owner decided to paint it orange and green with the disgusting green pulley colours, and then decided he didn't like it and he got some terrible stickers on. Right, here's the twist. The guy that I bought it from cut the back of it to put fiberglass around the back of it, and he sold it to me, and he didn't give me the molds, so I can't actually get the back of it. I need to get a half cut or something. So this has been sitting like this for the last year. It's got questionable, whatever you call this, it's starting to rust a little bit. Nothing fits properly. It was actually rolled before I bought it. Nice bathroom silicone there, I think. Here is the interior. That's homemade, connected with a hose clip. That does nothing. The ECU is pretty cool. That seat is from a Nissan Z. Nothing works. Homemade. Roll bar is not welded. It's got nuts and bolts, which are safe, I suppose. Sounds good. Right, Marty and Moog, thanks for having me. Love from Cyprus.
That was freaking epic. And also, we saw your Mighty Car Mods merch. Thank you very much for helping us out.
The car has no back on it.
It's incredible.
It's pretty epic, hey?
It's incredible. If you'd like to send us a photo or a video, of your crap car, you can send it to mycrapcar@theunicorncircuit.com. We love to see it. We love crap cars. Don't send us your rad car. We'll throw it on the ground. We'll spit on it.
No, we won't.
We won't do that.
What are we going to throw on the ground? A CD-ROM?
I don't know.
No one's sending CD-ROMs, man.
But we want crap
Do you even
cars.
know what a CD-ROM is? I barely do, and I used them when I was like
74 minutes, 650 gigabytes.
Megabytes.
Gigabytes.
Megabytes.
There's megabytes.
0.6 of a
But
gigabyte.
Eventually, you could get an 80-minute one.
No.
Which, yeah, you could.
Extended
80-minute
edition.
CDRs, they were CDAs, they were
No
called
one
CD
cares.
audio. Yes,
Next
you could.
up,
And
we have-
they had 700 megabytes in case you need a big one. Then we got DVDs with 4.7
Interestingly,
gigabytes.
CD-ROMs were made with tinfoil, and next up it is tinfoil cat hat.
And CDs were invented in the 1970s by Philips and Sony. 1974, I think. They've been around for a long time. You think CDs are new? They're not. No one thinks they're new.
Ask your parents about it. Tinfoil cat.
We're old enough to be your parents
Tinfoil
because we're
hat
45 years old.
I'm not 45.
I know, but apparently according to the
Tin
internet
cat
we are.
foil
Tin
cat.
hat cat.
But
Foil. Date. Each week on the show, Martin brings us a conspiracy.
Well, this is
Each
loose,
week,
man.
and I've even got one this week. So
What?
Martin, give us your
But
conspiracy.
this is my bit.
I know, but it's about
have a good one?
I've got a
About
good
me.
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
it is.
All right, here's a conspiracy. So we're going to rain finger just a little bit, but
Okay,
it is.
I'm
it,
giving
it
you 30
applies
seconds.
to cars. No, come on, man. 46 seconds.
Okay, go.
This applies to cars. So you can plug. Don't like it when you do that. So you can plug your electric vehicle, like a Tesla, into the power system on your house, either directly
10
with DC or AC, where it converts AC into DC because the battery's DC. It's got an inverter on board. Now, if you plug in directly with DC, your battery is directly connected to the power grid. Now, what if
Half your time's
your
up.
neighbour needed some extra juice for his blender to make a juice?
For his meth lab.
Some blender for his juice to make a juice. You interrupted, so I get a 3-second extension. And he didn't have the juice, the grid didn't have the juice because there's too much coal being burnt, not enough solar, there's clouds over the solar, etc. What if you could sell the electricity from your plug-in electric vehicle to your neighbour for juice? Now that sounds like a cool idea, but
No, it doesn't.
everywhere, the conspiracy of this is that all over the place there is articles, news stories, conversations of people saying that this is an absolutely terrible idea. Now who's behind those conversations?
The coal industry.
No, couldn't be. This is allegedly, man. We don't know anything.
I don't know.
nothing.
Who is it behind it? What's the conspiracy?
Allegedly, it's the makers of fossil fuels that are behind it.
Wow.
Because they're like, no, that's a terrible idea. When they've done the maths and gone, oh, wait on. There's and the power companies as well, obviously, who need to you've got to pay the bills to maintain. Because when you pay your power bill, you're paying for the line to your house or your apartment or whatever. You're covering that, right? Your power bill is not just for the kilowatt hours that you use.
Yes.
You've got to pay for the infrastructure. Someone does. And when the government sells it off privately to private companies, they're like, well, we got to pay for all this wire that's hanging in the ground. Isn't there's helicopters that fix wires?
Is
electric
anyone
wires?
else struggling to see the logic in this like I am?
Look up electric wiring repairs from helicopters. It's crazy. Someone's got to pay for that. So who's paying for that? The
You
answer
charge
is you are.
your car up using electricity.
Yes.
Once
Maybe
that
off
electricity
It's stored,
is stored on the battery,
Yep.
that electricity gets used by someone else
Yes.
who pays it, who pays
Pays
for
you.
it, but they're going to be paying less than the amount that you paid for it in the first place.
Not necessarily, because if you got it off your solar panels, you didn't pay anything for it.
Yeah, but it doesn't work like that, does it?
Yeah.
Unless you have a battery in your house as well.
Well, no, if your
What
car's
I would be on board if your car battery could supply your own house with stuff. Say all the power went off, and
does.
you're like, oh, and you plug your car in, but giving it to Johnny so that he can run his TV off it, and he gives you 2 cents when you've paid 17 cents per whatever to whatever, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, if you remember a while ago, we spoke about this. In South Australia, Elon, what's his name? He put a bunch of batteries in the middle of nowhere and some solar panels. And everyone was like, that's not going to work. And then South
Apparently it
Australia used to
works.
have big problems with power dropouts, right? There's just too much demand, there's not enough power, and stuff goes brown and stuff goes black. And then they put batteries there, and that sort of just supported it when it really needed the draw. So imagine now, instead of there being boxes of batteries in the desert, there's 400 Teslas parked there all plugged in. It's the same theory.
Well, it's
Except
not,
the Teslas
though,
aren't all
because-
next to each other, they're all scattered, and you're individually being paid for your power that they're sucking from your... I mean, it could be a Powerwall battery thing, or it could be a Tesla.
But then
doesn't
you go
matter.
to get in your car to drive to the shops, and Johnny's been running his meth lab off it, and your car's got no electricity in it. I don't understand.
That's the
maybe
smarts.
maybe you go, I don't need my car between 10 at night and
Exactly.
9 in the morning, and
Yep.
so I'll pay that when there's no solar.
What's changing is the smarts that make this stuff possible. Is there's a whole lot of nerds coming into the world who are like, this is easy, let's just reprogram the power grid to do this. But then that's actually bad for a lot of people who are making money off the old way. And so the theory is that the reason this is getting poo-pooed now is because people who are in charge of the old way are saying that's a terrible idea, when in fact it's probably a really bloody good idea.
Bonus conspiracy. Martin, is this you?
No, that's you.
But that's not me.
But it is you.
No, but that's some dude in another
That looks
country.
like you.
But that's not me, is it?
Could.
Dude, he's not wearing high top shoes. He's got leather shoes with
cool
white
shoes
soles on.
Yeah, he's got cool shoes and like a cool jacket.
But that person is not me, correct?
It could. Do you have a long lost twin or something?
Dude, it's not me, is
It
it?
looks exactly like you.
No, it doesn't. Because it's Marty from Mighty Car Mods, lol. Check them out.
No, that's
So-
you.
No, it's not me.
But
That's
they've got the
confu-
name wrong. Some people get that wrong occasionally.
No, I know, but that's not you or me. Whoever's in this photo is not you or me.
I think it's you. Did you go overseas? You went overseas, didn't you, last year? Maybe
So
you took
the
a photo.
conspiracy. This
You're
photo.
tricking.
This photo,
You're
man,
tricking.
you're messing with my shizzle. Because this photo goes up on our Facebook wall 2 or 3 times a week of people saying it's me. And I was here to let everyone know that it's not me and it's not you.
It could be you.
But it's not me.
But it could be.
No, because he's not wearing high top shoes.
Doesn't matter, man.
He's
You
wearing
might have
white
just
sole
dressed
shoes.
differently
Have
for
you
the
ever
day.
seen me wearing white sole shoes?
Never.
Never. And the dude in the background's got a bloody ninja mask on and white soled shoes. Zoom in on that guy.
Maybe that's
what
me.
country is that? Maybe that is you.
That looks a
And the
lot
other
like
one
you.
that keeps popping up.
You know what's weird?
Is
If
some
you-
guy that's got an Invisalign teeth. There's a photo of a close up of a mouth. Everyone thinks that's me as well. That's not me. I don't even have Instagram.
You know, you should find out where this is and go there. Because you know what? Maybe everyone there looks like you.
Well, that sounds like an awful place
No,
to
that'd
be.
be cool, man.
That's terrible.
Because you'd be like, hey, my homies, and it would look like, and you maybe that's where you're actually from.
No, I'm not, man. I did my
I know
DNA,
you're
man.
42% Viking or something, but then maybe he's a
17%
Viking.
Viking.
Maybe he's a Viking.
He's not. He's wearing white soled shoes.
Next up is Fank of the Week.
Fanking is the delightful art of recontextualising a product's name by taking a photo of it down near your crotch. Love it. Favourite segment
Super
of the show,
mature.
along
Yep.
with all the other segments.
Yep.
Hi, Mum. All right, boom, cock fank. Good job. Just straight up combining.
That's quality.
Combining.
Have you noticed
all
that
the
if there's
bits
a bit more
together.
time between unicorn circuits, the quality of the fanking rises?
They do.
Because
yep.
there's just time for the cream to rise to the top.
Martin, that's a chub mackerel. Now, I don't know what that is, but I don't want to eat it. Like,
Bumblebee.
like in a can, cans of fish should only be used for one thing.
I wish I
Which
liked it.
is straightening wastegate brackets. All right, Martin, Long John. There it is. That's more chub than long, isn't it? Look at that. That's big. That's a lot of alcohol. He's got white-soled shoes on. Do you have white-soled shoes on?
No.
Good. Don't do it. Martin, that's O-Man sauce,
Oh man,
which is pretty good. Kiko Martin has been making soy sauce for 300 years.
a
Do you
long
know
time.
that? Doesn't taste as good as the stuff we made.
No, that was awesome.
By we made it, we stirred a pot,
went there
and then we bought the stuff that they'd already made.
yeah.
So we didn't make it at all.
No.
Martin, that's a wide gape specialist.
That's from.
It's a. All right, Martin, that's a Mega Ram. That looks delicious.
That looks delicious.
It actually looks good, and it isn't
2
even used
litres.
by you.
2
Look at
litres
that.
of chocolate milk
That's
in a
lot
day.
of
That's
chocolate milk.
impressive.
Bum cream. I don't know what you use bum cream for, but it's. Do you know what I like about that? Just call it for what it is.
Yeah.
And she's got quite a. She's a hand model by the looks of things. Or
Yes.
he is. There it is. Martin, oil it well. There you go. Some instructions. Nut in this punch. And that's a flavoured milk drink. And the brand is Surge.
Sergey.
Or
Sergio.
Sergey.
8 grams of protein.
Martin, hot from the mouth.
Fanking's off its chain today, man.
Martin, this is nut cheese. Look at that.
They actually look tasty.
Cheddar style.
Cheddar style sticks, man.
I'd wrap my lips around that for
totally
sure.
get
He's got a
some of that.
gunmetal grey trolley.
like
In
the
Australia,
trolley.
all the trolleys are shiny.
That's right.
Not like that.
Gal.
Martin, what's that? He's used a car key to make anus beef. Look at that. And that's a sentence
Interesting
I've never said before.
fank technique.
It's very interesting.
Didn't I see you cooking some of those up the other day?
I was cooking
Or are they
some of them up the other
vegetarian?
day. No, they weren't. Yep, that wasn't for
Vegan
me.
snags.
Martin, what have we got here? It's a pain raisin. That's a filled bone. That's how it starts. Martin, what's this? Rock hard in 10 seconds. Well done. Now that
Good.
guy's getting
Good job.
things done. Look at that.
Got a suit on?
Does he have white soled shoes on? No. He's getting things done. He's got his toolbox there.
I thought he was wearing a tuxedo.
Martin, what's that? That's just natural rooting. None of this artificial
It's time
stuff.
for Fank of the Week.
It is now is time for Fank of the Week. Here it is. Aunt Bessie's loaded muff. Well done.
Fanking.
You can share your
Fanking.
favourite Fanking photos on the Fanking Facebook page, which is facebook.com/. And of course, the true Fank is done in public.
Yep.
It's done where people could possibly see you,
Fank
where you might
technique.
get busted.
Use techniques to
Use
improve your
fingers,
fank.
use toes, use your friends.
Car keys, apparently.
Use car keys, use
Date
whatever
raisins,
you like.
whatever.
Facebook.com/Fanking Daily. Put them up there. That's where we'll go to get them. Martin, is that it?
No, it's time for Mailbag.
Mailbag's the delightful segment where you guys send us a bag that's usually a box and it's got stuff in it. And you send us things like this. Look at this one. Unicorn Circuit, PO Box 475, Sydney Markets, New South Wales, 2129 Australia.
Always cut towards your chum. Never cut towards your thumb. You can always get another chum. You can never get another thumb. What's a chum?
Your mate.
Oh,
So he means always
what's
cut.
a chum?
Like he means this. He means like always cut towards your. Like he's suggesting doing
That's
that.
a really bad idea.
But that's a bad idea. But do you know what we are going to do today, Martin?
I thought chum was like a... No, what if there's something valuable in there? That's a really interesting way to open it. Oh, dude, there's food.
Oh,
That's amazing. Oh, this is not going to end well.
I was about to chop my laptop in half. All right, Martin. Here we
Oh,
go.
jackpot!
Jackpot. Hey there, Marty and Moog. I hope this package made it through customs and all the awesome Canadian snacks made it to you. Did you know we're not allowed to climb trees? It doesn't say that.
Doesn't say that.
I hope you enjoy the slice of the Great White North. I really enjoy your channel.
Yes.
There's lots more here there. Fair lady, excellent. I have fun learning how to edit videos. I've included a thumb drive with a mytown video.
Oh, yes.
Are we going to insert it after this?
Maybe. We'll watch it.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no wind noise and
We
stuff.
might insert it finally. Family loves to share baking with family and friends. Unfortunately, sometimes postpone it. Classic butter tarts. We've got some ingredients. Martin, these are family recipes that need to be made. We've got a mate who's an excellent cook and he can do that. So thank you very much for sending that in. This is Ryan Molenbeek. Look at this, Martin. This is from Ryan.
Oh, stop it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ryan.
Oh, what are
Should we
they?
just dive right into it, Martin?
What are they? Oh, dude, pickle flavoured chips.
What's that? A pickle.
They're gonna be
Dill,
amazing.
Martin, do you want to try a quick dill
old
pickle?
Dutch chips. Canadian chips, dude.
Martin, which
This
one
is
do you want to try just
all of
now
them.
as we go? That one? The one in the boxes? I've never seen chips in a box
Old
before.
Dutch, what's that? Coffee crisp? Oh, man, you
Oh,
put
Martin,
this
look
up.
at these. Look at this, all the way from Canada,
Canada.
the northernmost part of the USA.
Oh,
Yeah, amazing.
Paprika.
Yeah,
Oh, stop it. Oh, my God.
they're amazing.
They're like weird tomato flavoured ones.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
What have you got, Martin?
Here we go. Oh, cool. Dear Mr. Marty and Mr. Moog, in celebration of the holidays and a big thank you for many years of amazing content, I've included some very special handmade authentic Grandma Lil biscotti cookies. Biscotti is the official cookie of New Mexico. Did I say that right? Biscottito. Biscottito. Sorry, I messed that up. It's the official cookie of New Mexico, USA. New Mexico. Breaking Bad. Representing friendship and typically served during celebrations. Let's celebrate friendship from across the world and hopefully intact. Please enjoy a rare taste in New Mexico. Thanks, Matt Schmidt. It's a very lovely written thing. Awesome.
Thank you
We
very
got
much.
little things.
What's in there?
I don't know, there's one for you and one for me. Oh, I don't know how long these have been sitting here though. I'm still gonna have a look.
Oh, thank you very much.
Awesome. Looks rad.
Biscotti.
Biscottito.
Amazing. Oh,
Oh.
so gingery.
Cinnamon as well. Yum. Aniseed. Aniseed and cinnamon.
I'm still on the savoury train at the moment.
That's amazing. Wow, that's amazing.
Did you know a Mighty Mods fan made this for us? Have I told you that? They made it out of a skateboard.
Stop waving
Apparently.
around, dude.
All right, next up, Martin.
Uh-oh. Is that the letter that you just sliced into a million pieces?
Nope. Next up, what have we got here, Martin? People send us food.
They send us.
They think we like food.
Because it used to be random meat bag.
All right.
Popping corn chips. What does it say?
This is so good.
What does it say?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, what is that? Oh, look. Okonomiyaki.
Oh,
no,
amazing.
Takoyaki. Takoyaki? Octopus balls, takoyaki.
This is, this could be the best letter we've ever got.
Yep, no. No.
Here's all the random shit I told you I was sending. I'm not going to write a few paragraphs about how much I love the show, etc., etc. You know where my support is from Dan, your Faceballs moderator guy.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. That's awesome.
Very good.
That's amazing.
Dan's on the Mighty Car Mods group. Facebook
Which
group.
is the wild, wild west of the Mighty Mods Facebook group.
It's off its face.
That's amazing.
JDM chocolate.
Thank you very much. Martin, we got a couple of little ones. That says
JDM
Marty and Moog. That one's from Sandy, USA. And I've got
Utah.
And I've got a little one here that just
Love it when we get stuff from far off places.
says PO Box 475, Sydney Markets. No return address. Instead of just not putting a return address, they've written no return address.
No.
What is it, Martin?
Oh, it says. Oh no, hang on. It says Alien Fresh Jerky.
Amazing.
I don't think there's a note. Oh yeah, there is a note.
I'm a jerky fiend.
There is a note. I like this. This is cool. You might even. We said an episode where someone sent jerky that should have been refrigerated, and therefore wouldn't dare you to eat it, taste it. So make up for that. We bought you some of our favourite jerky that does not need to be refrigerated and lots of other flavours. Let us know if you like more black pepper or really spicy, and we'll send more. Thank you for all the fun you create on your YouTube channel. Sandra and Henrik from Floden, I think it is.
I'm going to eat some of that for sure. Martin, this is an intriguing...
Abducted cow beef jerky, pineapple teriyaki.
Martin, this is
natural smoke flavour.
An intriguing package that's held together with 4 different kinds of tape so far.
Uh-oh. Did you break it?
No.
Did you slice and dice it with your knife?
I'm trying
I've never
to.
seen anything like that before. Do you think that's part of the fun, is that you're trying to work it out?
I don't know, Martin. It's like an escape room of the postage world. All right.
Fresh jerky.
MCM crew, care of YouTube. This is a pass the parcel, mate.
Oh, you reckon, is it actually? It is too.
It is. All right, Martin.
They're messing with you.
You'd better keep going on.
Oh, I'm giving this a shot. Pineapple teriyaki jerky.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's off its face.
Oh, that's excellent.
That's ridiculous. America, you know what's up.
5 years later. Martin, what is in here?
Was that seriously like one of those wrap a present 50 million
Yeah.
times rings?
But I'm almost there, and as you can probably tell, the excitement is real. Inside it's going to be an ad for who knows what. But everyone really wants to know what's in this package, don't they,
We're
Martin?
committed now, aren't we? All 5 people who are left.
All right.
If you're left and you're still watching,
Okay, Martin, here we go.
you need. We need a code word.
This is,
Is that just a business card?
I don't know. Oh, goodness me, Martin. I don't know what happened.
Totally messing with you, eh?
Okay, here we go. Oh no, that's just a packet as well.
Are you sure?
Okay. There's a lot of business cards. Oh no, there's a message on the back. You didn't. They're buggers. Maybe I'm reading this backwards. Maybe I'm. Oh no, it is backwards. Enough hope. Postage.
Hope enough.
PS.
No, other way.
Nothing on there.
No, wrong way.
What? I should be reading it the other way?
Yep.
Okay. You didn't. They're buggers.
Burgers.
Double G, buggers.
Oh.
It's pay hot to not biggest nose. PS. Postage hope enough.
Well played, sir.
No, we're meant to lay
work
these
it
all out.
And it's supposed to take 10 minutes.
Okay,
and then it says
we're gonna do
nothing,
that. We're
and
gonna
then
do that
old
off
mate
screen.
is like, look what I did. I made him.
And that's why I had no
waste
address on
10
it.
minutes of their life when we could have been eating dill pickle chips, people.
All right, next up, we're moving on to random eat bags.
Family farm. This is random, isn't it? Stop. These are going to be off the chain.
Random Eat Bags, the delightful episode where we eat random stuff you've sent us. These just
Stop
came in.
it.
Thank you very much for sending us your Cornichon.
Oh,
Leonard.
that's ridiculous.
Oh,
Do you like pickle chips or not really?
I think these win, man.
Oh, you like those more?
So here's a shout out to Old Dutch, 65 years in Canada, ketchup flavoured chips. That's the show.
Wait.
We told you it would be the quickest one ever.
You said we had random meat bag.
This is Random Meat Bag. We already played the graphics. All right, there it is. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone that's watching. Of course, don't forget to follow. Are we doing next
code
week?
word. Need a code word.
Isn't the code word date?
No. So if you've made it all the way to the end and watched this well played, then you need to be rewarded with a code word so that everybody else is like, why are they saying?
Donkey spunk.
I was going to say albatross finger. We should
What about
scissors, paper, rock.
Okay.
Scissors, paper, rock. Albatross finger. You don't need to know why, you just need to know that that's the word. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time, or we might not, because we may never do another unicorn circuit ever again.
Don't say that, man.
Although, with the quality of these snacks, I don't know how we could
Snacks
not.
are next level.
This
so
is
thank you.
off its face.
All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's the Unicorn Circuit. Grab a calendar. The thing popped up. Grab it. We'll send it to your house. 10% off with the code word date. Bye.